Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and happy holidays. So today I want to create a little Christmassy inspired look. I saw this look on Instagram that I just thought was so gorgeous, and I'll pop up a picture of the look and its creator. And I want to kind of try and recreate this look, or at least do something fairly similar. I am not the best makeup artist, so it's probably not going to look exactly like this, but I just thought this look was absolutely gorgeous and I wanted to try and do something similar today. So the palette I'm going to be using is my Colourpop Back to Hogwarts palette. It is a very large book palette, but here are all of the colors. So I just wanted to try and create this look today, have a little bit of fun with makeup, and test this palette out again. So let's just jump into it. So I think I'm going to start with the red for this look. So I'm going to go in with the shade Gryffindor. I wasn't entirely sure where I wanted to start out for this look, just because there is quite a bit going on in this look. So I just want to be pretty careful about the placement of these shades. So I'm just going to start putting this one just through the crease, and I'm going to just build it up, and it definitely gets really blended towards the top. So I'm just going to keep working the shade. I want to mostly just get it placed down where I want it first, and then I will go back in and build it up and blend it out and just keep working with the product. So she definitely blows this out in the outer corner and also brings it onto the lower lash line, leaving a space kind of in the middle. The inner corner I feel like is going to be the trickiest for me because it has the green in there as well. So I want to kind of leave a space, but just work right around this inner portion of the eye as well. I don't often try and recreate looks from other creators. Sometimes they'll like inspire looks or whatnot, but usually I have my own ideas. But this look was just so gorgeous and I really wanted to try and do something similar. And it's definitely gonna look crazy to start, but I'm hoping if we just keep going with it, trusting the process, we will get a nice Christmassy look. Alright, then for the edges of this look, I'm going to take Enchanted Keys, just very, very lightly, just to use to blend out the red along the top of the crease, just because I feel like the line is a bit harsh up there. And using a lighter shade just helps to blend out. Alright, next I'm going to go into the shade Slytherin. And I'm going to start putting the green where I want it. So like I said, I'm just going to start placing these shades where they're supposed to go. And then I will go back in later and make sure everything is just nice and blended and looks good. So I'm starting with this one just right in the inner corner. And I will bring this really tight to my lower lash line as well. Then I'm also going to just start bringing this onto my lid slightly, just building the shadow up. And like I said, this look probably isn't going to look exactly like the one I'm trying to recreate, but I want to try and get as close as I can, or at least just get a nice look out of this. Alright, next for the lid, I'm going to take the shade Golden Snitch, and I'm going to start with this on a wet brush just because I want the placement of this to be pretty precise. So this is going to go pretty much all over the lid. I'm not sure if this is the order that makes the most sense to do these shades in, but I'm trying to just build on top of the shades and just place them down how I feel like works best for me for this look. But I'm sure there's probably an easier way because I'm going to be jumping back and forth between shades quite a bit. The shade is super pretty though. A nice holiday gold shade. So I'm just packing this on the open space of the lid, and then I will go back in and blend it with some other shades, starting with that green in the inner corner. I'm just gonna run the green shade right over the edges. And just keep working this blend. Alright, then for the outer corner, I'm going to take more of Gryffindor and do the same thing. Just pack over these edges and blend some more with the shimmer as well. Like so. Alright, next I'm going to be taking Slytherin on an angled brush, and I am going to wet my brush for this one just so it sticks better. And for this, she just has kind of a line drawn out from the lash line. It kind of goes up off of the lash line and then just kind of straight out. So I'm just kind of trying to get the shape first, and then I will go and build up some pigment. So I'm just trying to be very precise with this one. So I like the shape of that line. I feel like it's not as pointed out here as I would like. For the most part, I feel like that's looking pretty good. Alright, moving back to the Golden Snitch shade. I'm going to take this on my lower lash line, kind of right in between where that red shade is, just because we didn't connect it fully along the lower lash line. Left an open space for this shade, and I'm just going to build it up down here and drag it down slightly, and then I will go back in with that red shade as well. Alright, now for what is probably going to be the trickiest part, just because I don't really have a glitter like she did, is the kind of white shades for accents. So I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer and take this on a little bit of an angled brush as well. So I'm just going to put this right where I want to place the glittery shade, so it kind of goes up into the crease. And then down around the inner corner as well. So you can kind of see where I'm planning on placing it. And then for the shade, I'm going to take the shade Lumos just on that same brush. And we're going to pack it right over the glitter primer. The shade looks a lot more white in the pan, but it turns out a little bit more golden, which is interesting. But it's still really pretty. And I think it's working pretty well, actually. That looks nice. So I'm just going to take a little bit more, and this is going to go right under the green liner. Trying to be pretty precise with this as well. So I'm trying to do just a smaller portion right here. And then once again, I will pick up more of that Lumos shade and just pack it where we put the glitter glue. All right, and I think that will end this look. I am actually so happy with how this turned out. So I'm gonna go add some mascara and be right back. All right, here is the final look. And I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it is so pretty, and I think I got it pretty close to the look that I was going for. So I am so happy. I love this inner corner detail right here. That glitter glue works really well. So let me know what you think of this look. Let me know also what else you would like to see from me, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I seriously can't stop looking at this. I think it's so pretty. Alright, and with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!